Okay, I think that's us live. Hello, everyone,
There we
and
go.
welcome to
There we go.
the first community night. We are joined by the British Ace, the one and only. Up there on this side, I've got to remember my camera is flipped. Can I check from everyone that the audios are all good? Say hi, British Ace.
Hello everyone. It feels really weird seeing myself on the screen here, but hello, how are you? Hello, how are
Yeah,
you?
we finally we're looking to do some more fun, some more community quizzing, giveaways, a bit of wildness in Train Sim World. Like, because usually we're up here doing previews, we're doing showcases. Is there a bit of an echo? A little on the quiet side as well. Well, I can turn up the audio fairly easily. Which is it? My audio that's echoing? Is it British Aces? The guy on the right looks dodgy. Let me check in on the audio. Apologies, I was setting up the audio earlier. No echo from me. Is there wait, can I get you to do a little chat, British Ace?
Oh, yeah. Hello. Right. Is that all good? Is that all good?
I
Am I
think you are. I
echoing?
think you're coming through the game audio as well. That's fine. I've turned that off. So, yeah, we're all good. Should be fine. But it's good to see you all in chat. Yes, so today is going to be a bit of community fun. But the main important thing is welcoming on Joe or the British Ace onto the stream. I think, is this the first time you've been on an official Dovetail live channel?
It is, yes. Well, apart from obviously the events, but live, yeah. It's a
Oh,
new
fantastic.
experience.
Cool. Well, I mean, I'm glad that we've got you on. The main purpose of the stream is really to kind of show not only the community but also our creators that we want to work a bit more closer together, and kind of share some of the love between us and all of our creators. So, um, it's my audio that's dodgy. I can definitely turn it up. I'm hoping my audio is sounding fine. Can anyone confirm does it sound okay?
Sounds sounds all right on Teams, but obviously, yeah, not. I don't know about you through YouTube.
What I might do is I might end the stream. I'm wondering if it's the internal stream just for us. Does my audio sound any better now? The sound and vision are not in sync. Let me know if that's fixed. I've just done a change. Hopefully that's working a bit better now. Sound is okay. Getting thumbs up. We love technical difficulties out the gate. We're still getting a no. I think I know why. Let's hide my camera. Apologies, everyone. We love Alex hosted streams. Where is the video capture?
Hey, I'm sure it'll be all fine. Fingers crossed.
I'm going to hide up my camera there. Apologies, everyone. But I think, hopefully, oh my god, I was just huge. Hopefully we've sorted this now. Does this look better? I'm just cropping it into frame. Can you all see me? Does my voice sound like it's coming from my mouth? The important one. Better. Good. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the patience from chat. Right. Okay. Less desyncing issues. So yes, this is a community night. We're going to be celebrating a bit of British Ace, welcoming him to the stream, and having a bit of fun. So let's start off with some basic questions. So Joe, I'm going to start you off
Oh,
with what
yeah.
got you started on content
Yeah.
creation? What got you started with Train Sim World?
Oh, content creation. Oh, wow. Um, Goes quite way back. Well, I'm sure everybody is familiar with the content creator Squirrel. Sort of everybody wants to. So yeah, I used to watch him doing Train Sim, QWERTY Afro back sort of 2013, 2014 time. So yeah, sort of watching them, I was like, I want to do that. I want to record Train Sim. I want to do it. And then COVID came along. And well, then there was not really anything else to do apart from gaming. So I thought I'll sort of start working fully on train sim content because I had been doing it quite a bit before. I mean, when it first came out on console back in 24th of July 2018, so just over 5 years ago. I actually started making a bit of content then, but not really seriously. It was sort of just the odd clip every now and again. But yeah, since COVID, I've sort of really picked up doing it, wanting to do it, you know, more and more. So yeah, that's how I sort of got into it.
I think my mic muted? No, I don't think so. Well, fantastic. Okay, let's say. Oh, there you go. You might be able to hear me better now, Joe. What was the favorite
There we
part
go.
about what you do? With creating videos and like, what's the best bit for you?
The favorite thing about making train sim. Oh, I don't know. It's probably it's just playing it and getting to show it off to people. I love playing. I'm sure everybody here loves trains. Sounds like a really nerdy thing to say, but we all like trains, don't we? If you don't like trains, what are you doing? Yeah, it's just driving trains in the virtual world. It's fun. People enjoy it. People, I mean, you get people of every age coming, and that's what I like about it as well. It's such a diverse community. Who like trains and who also like watching Train Sim World content. So I just like the way you've got people in their later life, people really young, all watching. It's just, I know, it's a nice feeling knowing everybody's watching. Everybody just sort of has a common thing they like, and that's simulation and trains.
I mean, yeah, nothing more to it. Train simulator, that's the best bit. Alex, can you leak something? That is a definite no. This is a chill stream. Nothing's coming out tonight. But back to you, Joe. How about a random fact?
No,
Random memory that no one else knows.
random fact. I don't know. This is a tough one, really. A random fact that nobody knows. Oh, a random fact that nobody knows. That's a really tough one. There's a lot of it I've probably already said. Um,
It could be a
I can't
secret
really think
fruit you
of anything
like.
off the top of
Could
my
be
head.
something that you've done on the rails. Maybe a memory that you really cherish.
A memory I really cherish. Oh God. Should we go for a favourite thing? Favourite fruit? That was one of the examples Alex gave me in the testing. My favourite fruit would be a banana.
There we go. Through and through. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Tonight we're here to join the British Ace. We're here to do a crazy bit of blindfolded gameplay, and we'll explain a bit more of that shortly. But I hope you've enjoyed getting to know Joe's favorite fruit. But before that, we're going to do a bit of a quiz. And so before we jump into the quiz, I'm going to start this off by saying that for all of you in chat, definitely get involved. There'll be multiple choices on the quiz, so there'll be an A, B, a C, and a D. Feel free to put the answer that you think is right in the chat, and that will possibly help British Ace earn more keys. And so I mentioned keys. So for joining us tonight, we're going to be handing Joe here. We're going to be giving him a Class 700 key. And that'll be his to give away to someone in his audience, someone in his community, in the way that you like to, Joe. So congrats, you already won.
Yeah, you fancy.
But with the quiz, we have 3 questions, and these questions are very difficult to fully know. I've pulled some secret data behind the scenes, so it's going to be more of a guessing game with a bit of help, with some rough knowledge. So for every one of those questions you get right, I'll give you another Class 700 key to give away to the community. So a bit of giving back, a bit of fun, but you've got to help Joe out in the chat. So make sure make sure that you're putting answers in there. Right, are we ready for question 1? Quiz 1. Okay.
I am.
Let's switch over. So
here we go.
Oh, there's a lovely Teams camera there. Oh no, I've been replaced by the Teams logo. Right, well, I'll start the question and then I'll fix my camera. So, how many total times have players started any route when playing Train Sim World 3? So that can be just starting a single route, and these aren't just TSW3 routes, it's any route that you can play on Train Sim World 3. How many times has that happened at all? So get thinking, I'm going to fix my camera while you do so.
Okay. Wow. I don't know. I mean, there's tons of platforms, isn't there? Train Sim World 3 is on. You've got Epic Games, Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. So how many set up? I don't know, 1 million or so? A million players or is that a bit too much? I don't know. I'm thinking. Um, Everyone's saying C, B, C, C. Is there answer? Is there something on
Oh
the
yes, yeah.
screen
Check
I
out the.
should be
You need
seeing?
to watch
Ah,
from the stream side
there
as well.
is.
So you won't be able to see that from my camera.
Yes, it was slightly back. I say it's got to be 40. I'm gonna say
You're gonna
40
say 40 million?
because I feel like most people have probably done multiple services who have the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going 40. I'm going D.
All right. You're locked in on D. Well, the correct
Yeah.
answer is. It's actually C. You were close,
Oh, a lot of people
but
said
not
C.
quite. Yeah. So the actual number
Okay.
is 27 million plays. So that's just any time a player has started a route up while playing Train Sim World, which is a massive number. But the real answer to the nearest 10 million would be C. Lol told you. Yeah, we're liking these in the chat. Okay, we're gonna up the difficulty a bit more. So this next one is very close. So on to question 2.
There we go.
Which of the following scenarios is the most played in Train Sim World 3? And it excludes training center scenarios because they're usually the highest. So,
well, it's not going to be A.
Yeah, so just to read them out, you got Cajon Pass through Fire and Flames, Castle Würzburg Icebreaker, Castle Würzburg LZB Introduction, and in Southeastern High Speed Run. What do you think, Joe?
Right,
Talk us through.
I'm thinking logically. A, probably not because it's an American freight route. B, I feel like the German community is big, but is it as big as the UK community for Train Sim World? And a Castle Würzburg LZB introduction, I feel like not everybody does play with the safety system, so I feel some people might be like, "Oh God, LZB, don't want to be doing that."
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to say it must be high speed run. It's got to be high speed run. It's what the most popular route in the game, Southeastern High Speed. Sorry, BML. Yeah, it's got to be D, surely. I said that last time, but I got it wrong. But I'm going D.
He's locking in D. I seem to be honest. It looks like
Yeah.
most of the chat seems to agree. Well, you'd be surprised. It's actually A.
Uh-oh.
Cajon Pass through
It
Fire
is.
and Flame has 265,000. Icebreaker is next at 260. And then it's the Southeastern High Speed Run at 200,000. So it's actually quite a difference.
Wow. That's unexpected. Very
Yeah,
unexpected.
there must be a lot of American freight lovers that are just replaying the scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most played. So obviously the reason why we're excluding and actually on the screen I can see it says Tranning Center, but it means training center. That's a spelling mistake. Yeah, the top 4 are then just mostly just the training center scenarios. Like I think the getting started one is just the pretty much everyone that opens the game plays that.
I haven't even done it myself through Fire and Flames. Maybe I should give it
I mean,
a
it's
go.
the most played scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to question 3. So here we go for the final chance at an extra key.
Oh,
Which of the following options has happened the most amount of times? So let me talk you through this one because this gets a little in depth. So the total number of collectibles picked up in Train Sim World 3 from all players. That's A. B is the total number of social messages for all Train Sim franchises and Train Sim Classic franchises since Dovetail Games founded in 2008. There's 9. But yeah, so that's all of the social messages. We're talking Discord, forums, YouTube, Twitter. Okay? C is the total distance in kilometers walked by all players in Train Sim World 3. Or D, the number of times that Training Center has been opened in Train Sim World 3.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be like some training center, isn't it? But I'm not gonna go for D though. Not going for D yet. A, collectibles. I mean, a lot of people do get collectibles, but would it be more than social media messages? I mean, 2008, I think you mentioned. I suppose social media wasn't as big back in 2008, probably for sort of the first 4 or 5 years before the messages started picking up and spiraling up quite a bit. Maybe yeah, probably a bit shorter than that. Total distance in kilometers walked. I mean, most of the time I do a service, I don't actually walk that much, but still. Number of times training center has been opened.
I've just started a poll in the chat, so if any of you think you know it, let's see if we can help. Let's see if we can help Joe out.
One of those Who Wants to Be a Millionaire things.
Ask
Ask
the
the
audience.
audience. What does everyone think? I can't actually see at the moment what it is. Oh yeah, because I wouldn't see it, would I? Or would I?
Okay, it looks like we've got about 40 votes coming in, and it looks like everything's even, and then we've got quite a big spike in D.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking B, but I mean, D seems to be quite. Yeah, D at 38%. I'm gonna go with the audience's vote, locking in my final answer of D again.
Okay, D is locked in. And you're lucky because the audience has saved you. The answer is the number of times Training Center has been opened. So for all of you who are curious on some of the numbers, Training Center has been opened just over 7 million times, which is insane. The total distance walked by everyone is 5.7 million kilometers. The collectibles is 6.5 million picked up, and then finally the social media messages was just under 3.5 million. So well done, audience. You totally clutched, and that means Joe, you've won 2 Class 700 keys that I'll give you after the stream, and you can hand those out to your audience in any way you.
Sounds good. Well, thank you very much.
Right, awesome. Yeah, we'll probably be doing more of these quizzes as well as we go through. If there's anything that you are curious about, then we can do some data insight. But who's ready for the best part of tonight? It's gonna be the blindfold test. So let's switch back to our big cameras while I explain this one. So the way this is going to work is I'm not actually physically going to be blindfolded myself. I'm actually just going to have my main monitor turned off. But don't worry, there's going to be some accountability. I'm going to move my webcam to be pointed at my screen so you can prove and you can confirm that I'm not actually looking, there's no cheating. And what's going to happen is British Ace is being streamed to my game live over Teams, and he is in control of my movement. So just to clarify, this isn't to highlight any of the difficulties of someone playing Train Sim World may have with impaired vision. This is simply the idea of playing on that fun of connection between us at Dovetail and our creators. So I'll be the input, British Ace, you will be my eyes and ears, and together as one, we're hopefully not going to run through a red light. So
hopefully not.
Who else is lagging? Is there any lag on the stream? I just want to make sure that we don't go in. Good luck. Okay, right. Let's switch to the gameplay camera. And I need to correct my. Every one of these scenes I change to, there's going to be a suspicious Teams logo.
We all know what happens with Teams.
Oh yeah, don't mention that. The audience love Teams. Okay, all good. Move the camera. Okay, I'm just gonna fit my nice and neatly in there. All right, you shouldn't be able to see anything on the screen until I click this button, and then everything should appear. How is that looking? Is that looking okay? Sounding all right? Just want to make sure. Okay, I'm not hearing any complaints, so I'm gonna go with it's a good for now.
Yeah, if it does get a bit laggy, feel free to end the Teams share screen. I'll just do it through the stream.
That's true. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hide my webcam while I adjust it. So let me get the camera up. Okay. Point that just that way. Let's see what's that looking like. So it's gonna look a little bit blurred. But that's just because of the settings I have on my camera itself. So you can see I've got my hand here. Hopefully you can see my hand in a nice lovely quality. But the screen itself is currently on, but eventually, very shortly after I've started the route and started the service, it's going to be off. Right, let's get into it. So to the trains, we're going to be doing a short scenario on a class 700, as it's our recently released EMU add-on. It's not, I believe Jamie's corrected me by saying it's not actually a loco, or it's not actually. Is that right? Have I got that right, Joe?
Yes, it's an electric
That's it.
multiple unit. I hear it referred to as a locomotive a lot, and it's like, unit.
Okay, so I'll leave it there. I'm going to, so you can see the class 700 front is visible there. So I'm just going to hit this button, and now everything is going to fade away. So let me actually quickly tab out because I want to make sure. Joe, if you talk for a moment.
Yep. Hello, I'm here. How's everybody doing?
Okay, I'm hoping that now means that the community can then hear the game as well at the same time.
Cool.
So okay, are we in game? Is everything okay? I think I heard the menu come off. Can you see my screen okay, Joe?
Yeah, I can see the scrubs. It's a little bit laggy, but I mean that's just Teams, isn't it? So
Yeah, I think
yeah,
it on your end
clear.
it's gonna lag a little bit. Is it lagging on the stream's end? I appreciate if anyone in chat helps us cool out. I think on what I'm getting from the stats, it looks fine. It looks okay.
Cool.
Okay. Why don't you tell me, Joe, where I'm at? What am I looking at right now? I'm looking at.
You are in Gillingham Depot, and you're looking at 700, and you're looking at sort of the egress handle.
Okay. What now? This scenario is all up to you. It's whether or not we score points is unknown.
Okay. Oh. Okay. From here. Well, this is going to be interesting. Well, you need to look to the left a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. A little bit
Too
to the
much?
right. Just a smidge to the right. Yeah.
Is that
Click.
good?
Left click. Yeah. Left click.
I hear a door opening. I still have audio for
Nice.
anyone watching.
Yeah, that's all good. And then you want to walk forward.
Okay.
Press E.
Oh, I see. We're climbing on.
Yeah, we're climbing on. I mean, probably should close the cab door. So if you look sort of look around, yeah. Oh, you got it. Oh, a little bit to the right. A little bit more
Is
to
it
the
is it
right.
is it E that I need to press? Is it?
No, do not press E. Don't press E. Right, left click.
Ah, we're in. We're in. I hear
You're in
that.
it. And then you want to, well, look sort of 45, no, 90 degrees to the right.
Right. Okay. That feels about
Yeah,
right.
I mean, look, yeah, look down a little bit, just a smidge, and walk forward.
Too much? Too
Too
little?
much. A little bit back.
Okay.
Look down a bit.
What am I looking at? If you can describe it, because then I might be able to
You're
kind of get a
looking
feeling.
at the cab door on the other side of the cab.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're inside the chair. So press E.
Oh,
Okay,
are we
there you
in?
go. You're now sitting in the train. It's all good at the moment. It's all good. Right.
Okay, I'm just going to
Cool.
turn you up a little bit. And, I want to make sure you can be audibly heard. Okay.
Cool.
Take us away.
Right. I know we mentioned hotkeys beforehand, but maybe we should do it without the hotkeys for the master key. So look down to your left. If you sort of, yeah, look down left.
Okay.
Stop. A little bit to the right.
Is that good? Is that a little
The
bit more?
tiniest bit up. Oh no, a bit to the left. Tiny bit to the left. Yep. Yeah, yeah, right.
Yep.
Left click
Is it a left
and
click
drag
once?
across.
Which way?
Drag to the right.
I hear a
Okay, your
switch.
master key is now in.
Okay,
So
okay.
go to the right a little bit more.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. The scenario is telling you to hold the battery on button, so we probably should do that.
I know
So
that
look
that's behind
around.
us, right?
Yes, that's behind us. So look to the left. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Up a little bit. Bit to the right. a tiny bit up, smidge up, and then to the left a little tiny bit.
Is that?
Yeah, there you got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, hold that for press and hold it,
Okay.
and you got to set the mode change over to DC. So swivel back around to the right.
Okay. I'll just kind of reset back to the middle-ish.
Yeah, and then look more to the right and down. Sort of go southeast.
Southeast. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, then up a little bit. Your GSMR's coming on, and then you want to left click, but sort of hold left click, and I think it's left for DC. So sort of note to right maybe right for DC.
Is that
Oh,
good?
there you go. Right,
Nice.
yeah, you're all good. And then you've got to set the power supply to on. So go a smidge to the right.
Is that
Yeah,
good?
you got it. You
Yep.
got it. And then hold it down and go right. Oh no, left. Go left. Do it again. So hold that. Yeah, go left. Right there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm hearing
Everything's
beeps. I'm hearing
good.
beeps, which is good.
Beeps are good. Right, you want to set the exterior lights to night light. So you want to go left. Yeah, down a tiny bit. Bit to the right.
Is that good?
Bit more to the right. There, and then hold down. And then you want to go to night lights, which I think are the first ones, so just a little bit. Oh no, there you go, you got it, you got it.
Oh. Okay.
Cool. And then to make it even more fun, I'd say press Shift Enter and Control Enter.
Okay. I don't know what that's done.
We could have done the buttons, but yeah, that's the AWS.
Okay. Nice.
So you should hear an alarm at the moment.
Yes, I do. I do hear a beep.
So press Q. And then you want to turn off the DSD, so go up a tiny bit. I mean the DRA, a little bit to the left, like the tiniest bit to the left. Yeah, take that off. So click.
Okay, nice. I'm hearing a beep. It's a good thing.
It's good. And then you want to go to the left again, sort of to the left-hand side of the cab-ish of the desk.
Where are we heading off to roughly? Got like a picture of the cab, kind of in my mind.
Well, at the moment you're on the power handle, so look a little bit to the left. Yep, there you go. Hold. Well, left click and hold, and then drag up. Right,
Okay.
we're now in forward. And then I suppose you A and D I think it is on PC for the throttle.
Do
if
we want to go forward?
Yeah, so if we look forward, in fact, I think there might be points you have to set on here, which would make it a bit harder. So I'm going to tell you to come to a stop. So press D, just sort of tap it, I suppose, and then put the brakes on. So tap again, tap again. Yeah,
The sounds are really big help for me. I think when driving, hearing the clicks is nice.
Press 9.
9.
I don't know if there's points you have to set on this one. Yeah, there is. This is going to be tricky.
I think on my test run, I think I could have. For everyone watching, I have at least test run this while seeing it, so there's some familiarity. I don't think there was anything I did need to change.
Right. You want to move your cursor. Sort of. Yeah, keep going that way. Keep going. Oh, going the way you were going.
Okay.
Keep going that way.
It like
keep going that way.
Up, left?
Yeah, sort of left, up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. And go up very slowly.
Okay, I'm just pushing the mouse.
Stop.
Okay, yep.
And then click. There you go. And then I think if you can move the map, so as you would move the map right, I think it's right click to move the map, and then sort of drag.
Yep. Is the beeping meant to be happening? There's a beeping.
That would probably be the DSD going off, possibly. So yeah, you'll probably need to, if you come out of the map, so press 9. I think it's 9 to come out of the map. Yes, press Q.
Nice.
There we go. Right, now we can apply some power again. So
hold the A button.
You should, yeah, you should be able to hear when it clicks into sort of the off position.
Yeah, that should be 0. Is that right?
Yep, that's 0. So I suppose I'll tell you to tap it twice.
Okay, that's twice, maybe.
And tap again, that's 1%. Keep tapping.
Okay, I hear a faint beeping.
Yeah, every time it beeps or makes an alarm, press Q.
Okay.
Right, that would do for now.
Yeah, for anyone watching again, if you've just tuned in, so I'm here. Hello. This is my screen and it's turned off, and all of my guidance comes from the British Ace. So my mouse is just here, and I'm doing what I can, but my screen is completely
Right,
dark.
you want to tap down now. Tap down quite
Uh,
quickly.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and then tap just again a couple of times.
Okay.
And then tap back up. Just tap the other way, sort of going up until you get to the off position.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, working around the off
So,
position I think is good because I can hear that visual cue immediately.
Yeah.
And for anyone in the chat, the poll that was for the previous quiz. So I don't know if any of the moderators can turn it off, but if not, don't worry about it. I'm just ignore that.
Right, you are now approaching a single yellow, which means you can go through, but do expect a red.
Are we moving with power right now, or are we still on 0?
We're just in the coasting.
Okay.
Well, that's the alarm going off. Press Q.
Nice.
Ah.
Have I pressed something that wasn't Q?
I think you pressed it a little bit late, so the train got unhappy.
Can you help fix it?
So press S. That's neutral. I think S puts it into. Oh, you still in? Go back to the off position. I don't know if it's in the off position.
Is it? Am I still pressing S?
There you go. You're in neutral now. Set the throttle to the off position, and if we're still in the off position. Off, and then set the reverser back to forward.
Okay.
And then try and get going if you can. So there's a red box on there. You might have to wait possibly. Do shift enter, control enter.
Shift enter, control enter.
And then put it back on. There we go. Oh no, actually keep it off for now possibly. Oh no, hang on, press Q.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Is it gonna do it? Might have to turn it off quickly. So just do control. Yeah, there you go. Now
Okay.
if we start going again.
Let's hit the forward.
There we go.
Is that enough? So I keep little taps.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You've got a red in about 700 yards, but it's at the end of the Gillingham platform, so you're all good.
Okay.
Right.
I can hear us moving.
So back to the off position.
Okay, back to off. Oh, there you go. That's it. There's like a subtle thud, and then there's like a more thud.
So having the safety systems on actually probably is a good thing because it means you have an audible alarm to any cautionary signals coming up. So if we can turn that back on once we get to Gillingham.
That would be good. I know there's going to be a point where we come to the end of, I think it's Gillingham, and then we stop, and then I'm going to have to run the other side of the train. That's going to be fun. Okay. I mean,
350 yards, but you're all good for now.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you need to do call-outs on those yards going down, that's totally fine. But I think we're doing good. I mean, I can hear us moving. Whereabouts are we now? Is this the station?
You need to start coming out of the off position and going into the brake position.
Great. I'm tapping.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's fine. What you are on now. Go back to off. Back to off.
That's off. Is that off?
No, you're on brake low at the moment. There you go.
I pressed this. Is that the third person view?
No, press one again.
Okay.
You're in a tree then. Go back to the brake tap towards braking.
It's one tap. That's.
You want to keep doing it? Yeah.
There we go.
That's fine. That's fine. You're all good at the moment. If we get down to sort of about 2 miles an hour, then we'll coast it up to the red.
What are we currently at? What's our speed?
We are just going past the off indicator. We're going about 5 miles an hour.
Okay.
And we're 60 yards from the red. Right, if you go back to the off position.
Okay. That sounded fine. There was a couple clicks.
It coast at the moment. Nice and careful up to the red.
Oh, is that? Wait. Is that? Is there red right at the end?
I don't know if we're on a slightly updated version. Have I not played this since? I can see an all marker, which is very exciting. Right, and then break. So tap it a couple of times, a few times actually. I can see a flea marker. That would do. Cool. And then put the DRA on. So if we come sort of back down to the go bottom right.
Bottom right.
Sort of move your, and then down a little
Down.
bit, and then a bit to the right.
That looking
And
good.
then up a little bit.
Up.
Left a bit.
Left a bit.
And then click.
Okay. It's on. Are we?
There you go. Right, now we need to set the power handle to full service. So
Can I do that with the hotkey?
Yeah, you can do the hotkey.
Is
So
that
just hold it
A?
down.
A.
Other way. A little bit more. There you go. Full service.
Okay.
Set the exterior lights to tail lights. So look to the right again.
Back where is this? Is this near where the button is?
Yeah. Literally go down a tiny bit.
Okay.
A little bit to the left.
A bit to the left.
And then drag it or click. And then drag far to the left, I think. All the way to the left. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Nice.
And now you've got to set the reversers to neutral. So look to the left, or you could use the hotkey. But look to the left. Go up a tiny bit. Bit to the right. And then grab.
Are we?
And drag down just a tiny bit.
Uh.
You're in reverse now, so sort of a halfway point of what you just did. Yep,
Oh.
there you go. You're in neutral. Oh, you're in forward.
Is that
There,
good?
Done. Neutral.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then
Good.
A little bit to the left.
A little bit to the left.
A little bit to the right.
It's back to the right.
There. And then master key and then drag. So you got to click and then drag to the left.
Okay. I'm seeing a couple people saying it's buffering quite a bit and it's lagging a little bit. I'm confused. Was it buffering as much before? I don't know why it would be buffering a little more now.
Just trying to catch up to where the stream is.
The stream seems to be saying it's still running at like a solid 30 FPS. Dropping a few frames possibly. Are you getting much delay with our personal stream, British Ace? Are you able to watch on the YouTube, or is that going to be too much of a delay?
I could watch on the YouTube, yes. I don't know how much of a delay it's going to be, but it would be interesting to see how it gets on.
We'll give that a go. Okay, let me see if I can. There we go. Found my mouse again. Let's see if I can possibly save some of the lag.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, let's try that. I should be back in game. I think I can hear the noises.
Just gonna reset my YouTube stream. Just see if I can get a little bit ahead. Right, I think that's okay. If you press E.
Okay. Is this the bit where we're running back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Which way is
Oh, that is quite a delay. I think that's about 15 seconds.
buffering comes and goes? Well, hopefully if the buffering comes and goes, I might still be able to stream.
Yeah.
Let me.
No, in fact, it's more than 15 seconds, possibly 30 seconds. The delay.
Okay, I'll share back to you personally. Otherwise, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get away with some of this. Okay. It's got most of the stream has gone on. Okay. I'll keep an eye on like what the drop frames are saying, but we'll see how well we can go. Let me know if it continues, and then we'll assess.
Cool. Right. If you click the door, so left click, and then left click again. There you go. Done it. And then you can climb down. Well, you don't climb down. Just press W to move forward.
Are we out of the train?
We are out of the train, yes. Right, do a little swivel, 180 for us.
Yep. About.
I know it's probably quite hard to work a 180 when you can't see, but
Yeah.
that's not too bad. Right, look to the right a little bit. A little bit more to the right, and then move forward just a tiny bit.
How's that?
And then click to close the door.
I think I heard it close. Seems
Yep.
good.
And now we want to move down the train. So if we look to the left, we walk along the PTI, and then basically just W straight down.
Okay, I'm just holding W.
Yeah, so we're now walking along the PTI, the platform train interface. So we'll keep following that along. Keep it going, keep it going.
I'm seeing a message in the chat with the lag. I don't want to it's real bad. I'd consider okay. I see. I think
It's not.
oh yeah.
And then look to the right. A little bit to the left.
It's the left.
And then click to open the door.
If the stream's getting really laggy, perhaps then we might have to stop a little early. Which is a shame, but I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want to stream something that's going to be
Yeah.
lagging quite a lot.
I'll leave it in your hands, but yeah, if you press E to climb up.
Oh, we're back in the cab. Let's see if we can get the train. Let's see if we can get it moving again and see if that helps with any of the performance.
Right, do a 180 best you can.
About that, I think.
Look to the right a bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Look to the right a bit. Door. Press left click.
Yep, nice.
And then do a 90-degree turn best you can.
Good.
Move forward a bit. Yeah,
yep.
That was good. Look down.
Down.
And press E.
Okay. That's right. We're in a jet. I can feel it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Again, if it's a bit laggy, we'll stop early because this we don't want to obviously put everyone through lag. Okay. What's the next steps? Have we got to set the train ready to go this way?
Got to do the master kit. So sort of look down.
Somewhere around.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So look to the right a little bit, and then up. Little bit to the left. Yeah. Oh, you were just on it.
Just on it.
A little bit to the right. Smidge to the right. Yeah, there you go. Like that in. So, yeah, and then drag to the right.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear that.
And then press W. Just move the reverser forward.
Okay.
Then to the right again. Down a bit. A little bit to the left.
Left.
A little bit more to the left.
A bit more to the left. Is that too much?
Tiny bit more. There you go. You're on it. Right. Hold the left thing down and right to the right.
Oh, I'm hearing the beeps. I'm hearing the good beeps.
Yeah. And then you have got a green light, so you can depart. So yeah, tap A, I suppose. There you go.
Okay, leave it at that. Right. Let's see how this goes. But perhaps maybe in the future then, because essentially the way the stream is working is that I'm having to stream to Joe so he can see the see the game, and then I'm having to stream to the thing. So I think that's kind of leading to some of the performance. That's okay. I'm still working this out. But if we do this again, maybe we just stick to the quiz. Maybe we stick to more fun things. But I appreciate you all joining us here. Right, how are we doing? I know I can hear us moving.
We're doing. Oh, you want to go back to off?
Off.
Just going past the signalling centre. Oh, I like it. I was loading up my own southeastern high speed to see if that update had been put in, but not just yet.
We might be playing on a dev branch.
Yeah, you've got the lovely shiny 700 markers, which is really nice. And you could probably start speeding up now a bit. So basically just hold down A.
Is that too much?
until you sort of hear it get to full. Yeah, keep going. You're at max power now.
Oh, nice. There we go.
You're basically going past where you started now.
Oh, I see. We're going like back the same way. Yep.
So I believe you would be on the down line at the moment.
Yeah. Am I right in thinking this is to Rainham? That way.
Yes, you're going to Rainham.
Nice. Are we using OBS? Yes, we are. Yeah, it gives you a lot of stats on how the performance is going as well.
Off we go.
Yeah, it's True Studios. It's I've streamed other content from this computer setup before, and it's been okay. I think possibly could be something to do with the additional load with running a team school as well. I'll look into doing this in a different way. Oh, back off.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I hear a click.
All good.
How is the performance? Is it okay, or is it a little unbearable? We should do a poll.
You've got a double yellow coming up, so I am going to say start tapping, just a tiny bit of tapping. A little tap. There you go. Actually, yeah, tap it back up, just once.
Back up.
Yeah, that'll be alright. So you've got just over a mile to Rainham, well 1.3. 500 yards to a single yellow. So you're going to get stopped at danger. I think it's approach control outside Rainham, I think.
How far away from that second yellow are we?
You can tap up. So 100 yards.
Yeah, okay. Is that back to 0?
Yeah. And you want to start slowing down for the red, which is still 800 or 900 yards away. So I'd say hold it a little bit on the brakes. So tap down, keep going, stop.
Oh, okay. I need to tap up, let me know.
And I'd say, yeah, tap up just a tiny bit. Actually, tap up quite a bit.
Okay, quite a bit.
You're good, yeah, that's fine. A little bit more.
Stable, good for a moment. Okay.
Yeah, back to off.
Back to off.
Come down a little bit quick there, so I'd say maybe tap up just a tiny bit.
Tiny bit. It looks like the performance is doing a bit better. So, nice, awesome. Let's stick with it. Come on, we can do this. We can finish the route. How far away are we from that red? There's
We are 400 yards.
100 yards.
So I'd say go back. I mean, it's still a bit early, but I'd say go back to off. We don't want to risk it, not at this late stage in our endeavours.
I'm on 144p. I apologize. That must be pain. I think if I could get access to the in-office computer, the internet at our office is amazing, and the quality of that computer is outstanding. Perhaps we can try it then. That'd be really fun.
Lovely. So Alex, have you actually been on a 700 in real life?
I have, and it wasn't actually that long ago.
Huh?
It was to Heathrow Airport.
Oh yeah, that would be a. Well, I guess you must have taken another train, but I suppose that would have been what, 345 Elizabeth line.
I'd
say tap down.
Tap down. I thought it would have been a 700. Because the interior looks familiar, but perhaps maybe it wasn't.
I think the Elizabeth line. People are going to get angry if I get this wrong, but I think it's a 345. Right, you've got a single yellow now. Proceed aspects into Rainham platform 0. So I'd say tap up.
Tap up. Are we still at 0? Is that? I'm not hearing any resistance.
We're going. We're speeding up. We're about 60% power.
Oh, 60. Oh, there we go.
So I'd say back to off.
Oh, back to off.
You won't need any more. I think it's a 345, the Elizabeth line train. People in chat, correct me if I'm wrong.
It's good for now. Thank you, Golden Ticket. Again, I appreciate all of you sticking with us. This is a bit of a new thing, but there'll be improvements we can make in the future. But also, thank you, Joe, for being our guide.
Basically, completely got. Oh no, it's running. It's fine. It's running. It just completely froze for a sec. I'll say tap down
Tap down.
and tap down again. You want to be coming into the platform about 15 miles an hour and you're going about 20. So tap down again.
Okay.
Tap again.
Tap again.
Good. And I'd say tap up just once or twice. Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect. Also, we can do loads of challenges that don't involve a blindfolded screen. So if you do have any suggestions, put them in the comments. I'm looking to hopefully do a whole different range of challenges and get all different kinds of ambassadors on. And if we do a different type of challenge, we can invite you back. If you're not already sick of saying tap up, tap down.
It's been good. I can see a CIS screen at Rain and Platform 0, so very happy. Right, if we tap up again, just to get to the off position.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise we're going to stop way short.
I said there wouldn't be any leaks. I'm just playing on a dev build. It's all good.
Yeah. I'll say CIS at, well, 700 boards and CIS at Platform 0.
Okay, whereabouts are we? I thought we're approaching a platform now. Is that right?
We are 130 yards off the stop marker. You've got a buffer as well, so we can't. Buffers don't like being eaten, as Dad Rail would say. So we're going nice and slow.
Are we just crawling along the platform right
Yeah,
now?
we're crawling on 3 miles an hour, which is quite slow, but it's safe.
It's safe. That's what we want. We want the safe route.
Should be all right. Cool. Still slowly getting there. We're doing 2.5 miles an hour. And we are, I don't know, you know the coloured boxes you get on the floor? We're
Oh yes,
2
yeah,
off.
yeah. 2 off. Okay. Alex doing
Comes
really
in
well.
About 50 yards.
No, I'm doing really well. Simon, I'm just hitting the keys. I'm doing what I'm told. Do a scenario race. That sounds like fun. We do some of those on the 4-ups. But we can obviously do like 1v1s as well.
Oh,
I heard
the
it.
train just decided to stop itself. I don't know why it decided to stop itself, but it did. Maybe it was a TPWS magnet, but AWS isn't on at the moment, so don't know. AWS TPWS isn't on. Well, there we go. We did it. You stopped quite before the buffer, but I don't think that wasn't your fault.
Okay. Are we? So wait,
I
are
think the
we
train
are we
decided-
are we stopped?
We are stopped. Yeah, I think the game decided to whack the brakes on. Right. If you hold down the brake one.
Any more than that?
And again, yeah, keep going to full service. There you go, full service. You're all good. You got to
Nice.
set the DRA. So if we look down,
Is that the one that was on this kind of panel, right?
yeah. Bit to the left. Bit more to the left. Yeah, click. And then set the reverse to neutral. So you could just press S.
Let's do an S. I'm hearing good
Yeah,
beeps.
there you go, neutral. And set the exterior lights to tail lights. So look down a little bit. Sort of go bottom right-ish, that sort of direction, just a tiny bit.
Bottom right-ish.
Bit to the left, bit to the left. And then drag it to the left. Click and drag to the left.
Click and to the left. There we have it.
And then leave the train. So you got to press E. To the left. Oh, that's. I mean, you could go out that cab door, but let's not go out that cab door.
Oh right,
So turn around, do a 180.
Oh yeah, we're facing the wrong way.
You're gonna zap yourself going that way, and then press left. And look a bit. Oh, there you go. It's done it. And out you go.
There we go. Is that it?
I think so. Yeah, there we go.
We did it. Wait, I didn't realize that we'd already reached the platform.
Yeah, we did stop a little bit short, but I think that might have been the game and a TPWS thing being a bit funny. But no, we did it.
Oh, is that the sound card out? Is this the? Let me turn my screen back on so I can see.
And you didn't end up on the forfeit either, so good.
Let me reset my camera. Oh yes, yeah. Look at that. We've even got a gold medal. That's top work. Let's see. Oh, bit. Cool. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Oh, you were on the screen as well. But that's wow, would you look at that? Okay, I know there was a lot of lag. It was a bit difficult to do this. It was a new idea. We're trying out some new fun ways for the community. These aren't meant to be marketing streams. These aren't meant to be previews or showcases. It's just let's play the game. Let's bring our ambassadors on. Let's have some fun. Let's do some quizzes. Let's give away some keys. Well, all I can say is Joe, that was amazing. Let's switch over back to our big cameras. That was terrifying from my perspective. But perhaps we can do something different next time. Maybe we do a race. Maybe we do some kind of other like HUDless challenge. But if you have any suggestions, put them in the chat, and I'll take a look and we'll give them a go. But I'm looking to bring more ambassadors on, and if there's anyone you think should join us on the stream for one night, then be sure to shout them out. But that was fantastic. How did you find that? I mean, I know there was a lot of just tap up, tap down, look left, look right a bit.
It was fun. Yes, it was fun. It was an experience. But yes, as I said, you didn't zap yourself on the third rail. We didn't walk off a platform.
Yeah.
We didn't spad. So it went quite well.
I thought we were going to run a red light, but I think you were pretty good. I think we did have to stop for one. Is that there was a point where I think we had to put the emergency systems on.
Yeah, it was Gillingham coming up on the platform and the approach into Rainham. But then changed to a single yellow.
Well, there you go. But obviously you did get one of the quiz questions right. So you get 2 Class 700 keys that you can give away to your community. So anyone watching, if you've just watched the Class 700 us drive it, I didn't get to see it, but anyone watching in the chat, if you did want to have a chance to win that, go over to the British Aces channel, because they will have a couple keys to give away, which will be fantastic. And again, thank you for joining us. Again, these are just meant to be a bit of fun, and we certainly had some chaos, I think, but there you go.
It was also nice seeing a slightly more updated Southeastern high speed, so thanks Alex as well.
A sneak peek, an unintended sneak peek.
And also a clock at Gillingham as well, that was cool.
Well, and is there anything you want to... I'll tell you what, why don't you shout out your content before we end the stream?
Yeah, I suppose, I create content on, Train Sim World, that's my sort of favourite games. And also OMSI too, for any bus lovers out there, everybody does. If you like trains, you should like buses as well, they're cool. Train Sim World, Train Sim Classic and OMSI 2 is sort of my main, that's my meal deal, my 3 bits. Train Sim World 3 is the main. OMSI 2, I suppose, is the snack, and Train Sim Classic would be the drink. In a meal deal perspective, what a weird way to compare games. But yeah, that's what I do. And yeah, obviously, thanks to Alex for bringing me on tonight.
Of course, you've been fantastic. It's been a bit of fun. It's been a bit of chaos, but I hope you all enjoyed it, and I appreciate everyone in the chat for helping us out with some of the issues as well. So that'll be all for tonight. We'll look to join you next week. Well, the chat, not necessarily you, British Ace, but we'll look to join you all for some new content. So look out for our schedule. It should go out tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye, everyone.
See ya.